Hello there, Simon Trains here, or some people like to call me Simon Trains. Now today we are doing some London Northwestern Railway / West Midlands Railway stations, and we're starting at Long Buckby, Canley, Tile Hill, and our last station today, Berkswell, which is just right here. Now the reason for this trip that I got planned today is because it's mainly for Long Buckby, to be honest. Now I have been to Long Buckby before quite a few times, but have been there for a while, so for Long Buckby is definitely on the cards for a trip, and today is actually the day to do it because I did see on real-time trains last night there was a movement from Tyseley to Ilford. So I thought, well, this has got to be a 172 movement. So I thought, well, might as well go and get it. But then these three stations, Canley, Tile Hill and Berkswell, were just something to do on the way back from Long Buckby. But also during this trip we are getting a Banty West Coast trains, Pendolinos and Super Voyagers. We are getting cross-country trains, and we're getting London Northwestern Railway Class 350 Desiros. And there's quite a bit of freight as well in it. So our journey will be starting at Rugeley Town station after the intro is rolled, but the sun is not actually out yet, unlike today. Hello, my name is Simon, and I'm a rail enthusiast for the town of Rugeley in Staffordshire. And I also use the railway to travel around the country. These are my journeys across the United Kingdom by the Iron Rails, which sometimes can go successful or end up in a disaster. The block now approaching this YouTube channel is the next Simon Trains railway journey, and I welcome you to this service. So please sit back and enjoy the adventure. Today's journey starts at Rugeley Town railway station, and at the moment it is nice weather indeed. There's a bit of a breeze and it's cloudy at the moment. This is going to change this afternoon because when I'm at Tile Hill and Berkswell in that area, it's going to be sunny and 30 degrees. And plus it is not a good idea to wear this, but I need to wear this because this is where, I'll show you in a second, I put my camera and camcorder in, like a holster kind of thing. So I do need to wear the jacket to keep the camera and camcorder in pockets. But anyway, I've got loads of water on me, so that's fine. So we're waiting for the 0923 to take us into Birmingham, not New Street, but Birmingham International, because apparently it's telling me I can change at Birmingham International, half an hour rate, and my train to Long Buckby is just after 11 o'clock. Yes, that's it, 11 o'clock, because I get into Long Buckby for 11:42, which gives me a good hour before this Tyseley to Ilford move passes. So that 9:23 to Birmingham International should be arriving very soon. This is Birmingham International. Now every time I come here I do have this song in my head, which I'll just play now with a clip of Birmingham International Railway Station. But yeah, I get that theme song from the movie Airplane. If you haven't watched it, it is absolutely hilarious. But we're only here to change trains to catch the 1104 to Northampton, which stops at Long Buckby, which is my first destination. Now you also change here for Birmingham Airport, which is in that direction over there, and the National Exposition Centre, which is in that direction there. This is the place you also go to, the model railway event Wally. But unfortunately Wally has been cancelled this year because of the current situation, which is a shame because it's a model railway event that I like to go to, but unfortunately it's cancelled. There's nothing we can do about it. So we are probably going to film a couple of trains here before I catch my train to Long Buckby.
London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street, called Northampton Loop and Birmingham New Street.
I've just nearly been at Long Buckby now for an hour, and we have got some nice movements through here. We got West Midlands Railway Class 172, 172 335, which was working Tyseley to Ilford. Nice to see it in a different location. We've got our through freight trains here, and it has really been a good time at Long Buckby, but we've still got some more stuff to do. So I'm going to do the brief history of Long Buckby railway station, get some more movements before my train arrives to take me on to the next destination. This is the station history of Long Buckby railway station. Long Buckby station is on the Northampton Loop line of the West Coast Main Line. It was opened on the 1st of February 1881 by the London Northwestern Railway. There was 3 other stations on this loop between Northampton and Rugby: Kilsbury and Crick, Orford Park and Church Branton, but these stations were closed, making Long Buckby the only station on the Northampton Loop line. We'll just go off a couple more movements before we get our train to Canley. So this is our second station of the day that we're standing at, Canley. Now this is a West Midlands Railway station, 2 platforms, and the London Northwestern Railway Class 350 stop here. I think it does get some West Midlands train services as well, but I think during the current situation there isn't any during this time. It's just like Birmingham Northampton and Birmingham London Euston stop here. There is also a Black Diamond security guy down at the bottom end of the station, but I don't think he's that really interested, to be honest. I think he's just there in case of trespassers or someone that wants to just jump onto the tracks. But anyway, we're going to be doing the history of Canley station and then film some trains here before we move on to our third station of the day. This is the brief history of Canley station. Canley opened on the 30th of September 1940 and was known as Canley Halt, but the Halt suffix was later dropped. It was built to serve the Standard Motor Company works next to the station. Now we're going to be filming some more trains passing through here or stopping here. However though, there is a points failure further up north and they have cancelled the train to Northampton. Now this won't affect me till later on when if I do Tyseley or Berkswell. So I might have to drop all them 2 stations, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to film some more trains passing through here and some London Northwestern Railway services stopping here. That 350 Desiros, that 8-car train that went through with the Avanti West Coast Supervoyager passing at the same time, that is the Northampton train. It's only cancelled through here because they missed out a few booked stops. So it has started from Marston Green and it's going to either Rugby or Northampton. I don't think they're going to cancel it earlier before Northampton, but that's where it's going to. So it is running, it's just about 20 minutes late. So we're going to film some more trains now anyway. We had a good time at Canley, even though the sun is literally out now and it's probably about 29-30 degrees. I have kept to this like tree behind me which is a bit of shade. Now our next train's just been announced, so it should be here anytime soon to take me to Tyseley Hill, which is the next station. Also, the Black Diamond security guy did approach me to see what I was doing, but as soon as he saw me filming a Super Voyager passing through, he knew I was a rail enthusiast and just walked off and waved to acknowledge me, that was all. So there was really no problems at Canley. So our train should be due in now. This is our next railway station, Tyseley Hill. Now, the good thing is, because I did say that the train at Canley towards Northampton was cancelled. Now, this is the next one that's going to pick me up to the next station. But it will be running on time, I think, or a few minutes late. So it is going to run and take me to the next destination, and last destination, Berkswell. But we are just here filming a few trains passing through. This is a good station actually because it's on a nice long straight. But we're going to do the history of Tyseley Hill station, then get more trains passing through or stopping here. This is now the station history of Tyseley Hill railway station. Now the station opened in 1850, but when it was opened it was named Our Leslie Lane. In 1857 it was renamed to Our Leslie Gate, but it was renamed to its current name, Tyseley Hill, in 1864. In 2009 the platforms were extended almost double in size. Now we've got a few more trains to pass through, which one is about to pass through now, and we're going to get on that train to our last destination, Berkswell. I'm now at my last station that I'm filming today, Berkswell. Now, Berkswell, Tyseley and Canley are between Birmingham International and Coventry. There is one more station on this line, but I'm not filming at this station today, which is Hampton in Arden. I'll probably save that for another time, because when I finish Berkswell, I'm going straight to Birmingham International, then jumping back on the train to Rugeley Town. But we also got a Freightliner Class 66 through here as well, 66413, which is in that new orange and black livery. We did see that on 6K50 a month ago. We also gained a few Pendolinos Voyagers through here and Super Voyagers. But yeah, it has been a good day so far, even though the weather is 29 degrees and it's sunny. That's why the jacket's come off. Even though I used my jacket to hold my camera and camcorder in, I've actually taken it off because I'm in a well-shaded area at Berkswell. So I think it's about time to do the station history of Berkswell railway station before we get some more movements through here. And it just disappeared like that. But anyway, this is the station history of Berkswell. Station opened as Dockers Lane, but sadly it did not have a date when the station opened. However though, the station had a few name changes in its time. It changed to Berkswell on the 1st of January 1853. Then it changed to Berkswell and Balsall Common on the 1st of February 1928. And then sometime during its time it was renamed back to Berkswell. There was also a junction here for trains to Kenilworth, which opened on 2nd of March 1889, but this line closed on the 3rd of March 1969. So, we are going to get a few more movements through here before we go to Birmingham International. I'm now back at Rugeley Town Railway Station. Now you do hear a load of yelling, it's just people playing football in the field just next door to Rugeley Town Railway Station. So let's summarise today's journey up, shall we? Because we started at Rugeley Town at 09:23 in the morning. We went over to Birmingham International direct, which is something I wanted to do, but when I tried to do it once, there was engineer works on this line. Because I wanted to go to Whalley direct on a Birmingham International train, but unfortunately there was engineer works that day, last year, November. So we changed at Birmingham International, went straight to Long Buckby. Long Buckby was alright actually. We did get some movements of Class 350 Desiros there. We also got the West Midlands Railway Class 172 DMU 172335, which was going to Ilford. I think it's going for some modifications or toilet refit. I don't know what it's going for, to be honest, but it's gone down there. After Long Buckby, we went back on the train and went to Canley. Like I mentioned at Canley, I think the Black Diamond security wanted a word with me, but as soon as he saw me filming a Voyager passing through, he knew I was a rail enthusiast and he was like, fair enough, no problems. So there was no problems at Canley, which was brilliant, but we also filmed trains passing through as well. Then we went to Tyseley Hill. Tyseley Hill was just absolutely hot because there was nowhere for shelter. I had to use the waiting shelter at Tyseley Hill just to shelter myself from the sun, like I'm doing now. And then after Tyseley Hill, we went to Berkswell. I was in the shade at Berkswell, so there was no problems there. We did get a freight train through Berkswell, which was 66413. But yeah, filming at them stations have been alright today, apart from the weather, which is extremely hot. Now, we're supposed to have thunderstorms, but where are these thunderstorms? We were supposed to have thunderstorms yesterday, usually. Never happened. Oh, it happened in Wales and other parts of the country, but not in Rugeley, no. But yeah, so it has been a good day. Now, I can't tell you what I'm going to do for the next trip because I haven't planned it yet, but while I was at Birmingham International changing trains to get to Long Buckby, I should tell you what I have done, and that is getting this. So my next couple of journeys will be on a Coast and Peaks Rover, especially for Saturday, because I do have Saturday planned already, but I'm not going to say what Saturday is yet. So it's going to be something to do with going up north, so we're going to be on northern trains or something like that, on Merseyrail, but I haven't decided yet, but it's going to have something to do with that Coast and Peaks Rover. So I'm going to end this blog now. So it has been terminated at Rugeley Town Railway Station. Thank you for watching Simon Trains, and we'll see you for the next blog. So hope you enjoyed this one, and goodbye from me.